starring June Lockhart, Hugh Riley, John Provost as Timmy, and, of course, Lassie.
Me surrender.
Me want him scalp. Me want him scalp. Me want him scalp. Me want him scalp.
Okay, me surrender.
Listen, you cowboys and Indians, you better watch the time.
That's right. We've got the church supper tonight.
Oh, boy, a church supper.
I'll be in as soon as I get these tomatoes loaded. I've got to get them ready to get to market tonight.
Oh, Paul, do you have to drive them in tonight?
Well, we've got bills to pay, remember?
I wish I could forget. All right, now, Big Chief, please put 'em heap big bow and arrow away and wash 'em dirt from face.
That isn't dirt, Mom. It's freckles.
Not all of it.
Are those the spearmint tomatoes you've been growing, Dad?
Experimental. That's right, Timmy.
How come the X?
Experimental.
Oh, yeah, experimental.
Ordinarily, I don't grow tomatoes. Not in any large quantities, anyway. This is part of my crop rotation project.
Oh,
These tomatoes turned out to be pretty good.
how can you tell?
Well, they're firm and they're large. The yield was a good one. A lot better than I expected, son.
Oh,
This is good land here, Timmy. It takes a lot of sweat to make it work, but it gives you back a lot more than you put into it.
you talk as if it was some kind of a person.
I almost feel that it is. A friend, a partner.
Like Lassie?
Well, not quite like Lassie. But this land isn't just rocks and dirt, Timmy. And it's a lot more than just a means of making a living. It's our place in the scheme of things.
Oh,
You'll understand that someday. And you'll have all this to help you understand.
Hi there. Hello, Chief.
Hello.
I guess you're the owner of this property.
That's right. My name is Paul Martin.
Ben Cranston's mine. Cranston Enterprises, Inc. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, hey, Pooch. Hey, you're some fella, yeah.
her name's Lassie, and she's a girl.
A girl, huh? Best looker I've seen in a long time.
Better get washed up, Timmy.
Okay, Dad. Come on, Lassie.
Well, looks like I picked a bad time to drop in.
Well, we're just on our way to the church supper. What can I do for you?
Not a thing. I'm here to do something for you.
Oh?
How many acres do you have here, Mr. Martin? You don't mind my asking?
Why do you want to know?
Been here for some time, I suppose.
Just a couple of years? Why?
A couple of years. That means you still owe a few thousand to the bank on the mortgage, I mean.
Well, nobody buys a place for cash these days.
Well, how would you like to tear up that mortgage and come out with a fine profit?
You mean you want to buy this place?
Give you 200 an acre, fair enough.
I'm afraid not. You see, I don't...
All right, 250, but that's as high as I can go.
Oh, we're going to be late. Don't forget, it's a 15-minute walk to the picnic grounds.
I'll be right with you. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cranston, this is my wife. How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, I hope you'll excuse us now. I really am not interested in selling.
Well, look, why don't I come back tomorrow? We'll have more time to discuss it then.
I don't think there'd be any point to that. I don't want to sell.
It won't hurt to talk about it, will it?
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Will you keep my card? Let me know if you change your mind. I won't. You never can tell.
Did I hear right? That man say he wants to buy our farm?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Well, I don't know, but he's awfully eager.
I certainly hope I have everything. Oh, no, Lassie, I'm sorry. You can't come. This is strictly for people.
Come on, Lassie. I'll tuck you in. Don't feel bad, girl. We all love you. Well, they just don't allow dogs at the church suppers.
Hello, Pooch. Get out, Pooch. Now, get out. Leave out. Get out of here, Pooch. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Your boat gently downstream.
Row your boat
Merrily, merrily,
gently down the
merrily, merrily,
stream.
life is
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
boat.
My goodness.
Look at all your good tomatoes.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. Are you all right, girl?
Who do you suppose threw those tomatoes all over the place?
Well, we don't know, dear. Not yet. Anything?
Nothing. Better get to bed, son. It's late. Well, Jenny, this is Paul Martin. Get me Sheriff Miller, would you please?
Ruined. The whole shipment ruined.
Who'd do such a thing? That's what I want to know.
I'm afraid you'll have to tell me.
I told you. I haven't the faintest idea.
What's that?
It's a business card. Some fellow wanted to buy my farm. I told him I wasn't interested.
Cranston, huh? When was he here?
Oh, just before we left for the church supper.
Oh, I didn't know you had the place up for sale.
We don't.
That didn't seem to make much difference to Mr. Cranston.
Still, I don't think that he'd resort to this kind of thing.
Place isn't that valuable.
Looks like Lassie came up with a clue.
You think this belongs to the man who dumped your tomatoes?
It doesn't belong to me.
Well, I'll check into it, and I'll look up Mr. Cranston.
Thanks for your trouble, Sheriff.
Well, that's my job. Let me know if you see anybody snooping around.
I sure will.
Night.
Good night, Sheriff.
Sorry about all this.
Take a look at this. Our visitor didn't stop with the truck. He sprayed the whole field with oil. Ruined the entire crop.
Oh, Paul.
Boy, would I like to get my hands on him just once.
Do you want me to stay out here and help?
No, dear. You've got enough to do inside.
Holy Toledo, what happened here?
Somebody played basketball with my tomato crop last night. They didn't stop with this load.
It's an awful trick. Awful.
You wouldn't have any idea who did it.
Not me. I'm a stranger here. Maybe somebody in the neighborhood got riled up at you.
It was nobody in the neighborhood.
You remembered me, huh, boy?
She's a girl. Her name's Lassie.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Hiya, Lassie. Sure's a beauty. Well, I was driving by. I thought I'd drop in to say hello.
I haven't changed my mind, if that's what you mean.
Well, in my business, you'll learn that things change. People change.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes a man gets tired, discouraged, especially when things don't go right.
Like a whole crop of tomatoes being ruined?
That can be discouraging.
It takes a lot more than that to discourage me.
I admire your spirit.
Thanks. Tell me, why are you so anxious to buy this place?
Oh, location, property values around here. Not now, but later on.
You think they might go up, huh?
Eventually, say in 20 years or so. I go for the long pull.
Good. You'll have to look someplace else.
Ruth! Fire!
At least we saved some of the hay.
No, none of it's any good. It's all charred, soaked through, and it reeks of gasoline.
What's this about a fire?
Somebody doused my hay with gasoline and set a match to it. If you ask me, his name was Cranston.
Now go easy on that, Paul. I talked to Mr. Cranston. As far as I can tell, he's a legitimate businessman.
He's pretty anxious to get his hands on my land.
Yeah, I think I know why. The federal government's planning to make the lake into a reservoir.
Where'd you hear that?
In Capitol City this morning. Of course, it's still just a rumor, nothing definite.
It's definite enough for Cranston. He's speculating. He hopes the government will build that reservoir so he can clean up.
I know. But you can't touch Cranston, not without proof. He made it very clear to me that if somebody blames him for damaging your crops, he's going to sue for defamation of character.
Defamation of character? Why, that... Look, he was standing there as calm as you please when that blaze started out.
He's a smart man. We're going to have to be very careful.
All right, but let's get the proof. What about the hat that Lassie found? Can you find out who owns that?
Well, the crime lab in Capital City's trying to trace it, but don't bank on that angle too much.
Whatever happens, I'm not going to sell. I can promise you that, no matter what the price is. I spent 2 years on this crop rotation project. I put my heart and soul into it. And I'm not going to let any land speculator chase me away.
Well, I'll do all I can to help you. You can count on that.
Thanks, Sheriff.
But like I said, watch your step with Cranston until you have something definite to go on.
Hey, Timmy, I just discovered the Pacific Ocean. I don't see any ocean. Use your binoculars. Look, a car. What's a car doing on that old road? How should I know? Quiet, Plow. Quiet, Lassie. We don't want to give away our position until we know if it's friend or enemy. Quiet. I said be quiet.
That's trailing.
Okay.
Don't step on any twigs. What's he doing?
I don't know. But I better tell my dad.
But it's got something to do with the irrigation system. If he wrecks that, I'm in real trouble, so get over here fast. Thanks. Mike, you stay here so you can tell Sheriff Miller where to go. Timmy, you and Lassie show me where this man is.
Where is Lassie?
I don't know.
Well, he sure was digging here.
What's that funny smell?
It's powder. Lassie? Lassie! Here, girl. Lassie! Lassie! Lassie!
What was that?
Come on.
Lassie! Lassie, you're safe! Lassie, you're all right!
What's going to be next?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Paul, I know how hard you've worked and the crop rotation and all you've put into it. But I'm afraid somebody's going to be hurt. Now, is it worth that?
Ruth, we've always tried to live by certain principles, things that we believed in. Well, this land and this place are even more important. If we run out now, we'll forfeit everything we ever believed in. Hello? Oh, yes, Sheriff. What? Hold on just a minute, would you? They caught the hoodlum who ruined our tomato crop and set fire to the hay. And it was Timmy's description of the car that turned the trick.
What about Cranston?
He was working for Cranston. They got Cranston, too. So you can relax. It's all over now. No, the credit belongs to the boys and Lassie. Well, good night, Sheriff.